Hello, everybody. So this is a new month. We're in June. This is the 3rd of June, and time for some changes. Actually, I've already made the changes, and I'll tell you what those changes are. So on my site, as you're aware, there is this page. This page is SK's Amazon India Storefront. And you'll find the same header image on Amazon India as well. So I made some changes to the store, as I do from time to time. But there's one category in particular that I'd like to draw your attention to. First thing I want to tell you that you might already be aware of if you've been a visitor to my site and to the store. This page where it says the list of categories. So it says presented below is the entire list of 36 categories in alphabetical order. On the store itself, the order of categories and individual items could undergo changes at any time. However, this list will always link to each category in the order given here. So this list will always be alphabetical. However, on the store, the categories and items can move back and forth, up and down. You get the idea. So bookmark this page if you would, and it will always be easier for you to go to Amazon, to my store, from this alphabetical list. Now, what was the category that I was looking at? It was this one, cameras and lenses. If you click on cameras and lenses, it will take you to that section of the store which is named cameras and lenses. So today, in fact yesterday, I realized that I have added just those items that are directly related to photography. And what are those items? Those are cameras and lenses. But later on, I had added some binoculars. And today I also added some telescopes. Do those come under photography? By all means, yes. People who are professionals or who are serious about photography, they might carry not just a camera, but binoculars and other such equipment. Whether it's in a forest, they're out on a safari, or they're looking at the night sky. So everything that's related to optics. This category doesn't have microscopes yet or magnifying glasses. I might add those too, but at the moment, cameras, lenses, binoculars, and telescopes. So I've kept this page open. Here it is. And you'll find good cameras here from Fujifilm, Sony, Nikon, Canon, Leica, and all those good cameras. And of course, when you open up the product page for any one of these cameras, if it's a camera body which comes with a lens or you have to buy lenses separately, that's one thing. But also, Amazon is designed to give you many more recommendations related to the product that you open and go to the product page of. So if there's any excuse me, if there's any page that you go to and you look at the product, and I've done my due diligence in making these recommendations, but you could go to that page and see, well, you know, this camera is good, but what about this one? Or these lenses are good enough for my need, but oh, this is better and less expensive. So you can do all that when you go to the product page. Over here, the store that I've created, you just see singular recommendations. I've done my due diligence in looking at the reviews and making these recommendations. So coming back to what I've added, telescopes, right after cameras and lenses. The category now features some telescopes. These are good brands. Of course, this is not an exhaustive list, but the ones I looked at, these are the ones that immediately stood out. Good quality for those who have interest at the level of a hobby, or those who are amateurs. But of course, even professionals would be interested if they just do a little more research. Now, one thing about binoculars that I want to point out to you. Now, this where my mouse pointer is resting. This pair of binoculars says in the specifications that this provides a magnification of 30 by 60. I highly doubt that. The reviews are good. People are happy with it. But I'm not ready to accept that this pair of binoculars, for the price it is at, of course, I've checked the price earlier, that this is giving a 30 by 60 magnification. I just don't believe that. I'm very happy to be surprised and proven wrong, but at the time being, no. Right next to it is this pair of binoculars by Leica. Now, Leica is a good brand. Similarly, there is Bushnell. Bushnell is a great brand. Celestron, EGAB. I haven't looked at their binoculars. I don't know how good they are. Olympus, again, you know these are good brands. Nikon, and we come into Canon, of course, well-known brand. And there was a brand that I saw for the first time yesterday on Amazon India. And I've added it here, and I believe these are important. Steiner. So these are specialized binoculars. Some are for a very good quality, I must say. They're expensive, but great quality. And these are specialized. Like this one, it says Steiner Safari. This one, it says Steiner Marine. And this one says Steiner Predator. So good quality binoculars. The price would give you a good idea, but once you become familiar with the brands, you would know which brands put out good binoculars. And once you get an idea of the brands, that any pair that you look at, one thing you can be sure of is that, number one, they provide you the correct specifications. So if they say, like in this case, Olympus, this is a 10 by 50. If they say 10 by 50, then this is the standard 10 by 50 across all good brands. If you compare these binoculars to 10 by 50 of any other good brand, you will find comparable quality. Now, the lens quality by every manufacturer could be different. There could be differences in features, but basically, if they say 10 by 50, you can be sure that they're giving you 10 by 50. If they say 20 by 50, then yes, a good brand will provide what it says in the specifications. I cannot say the same for other brands that are not well known. Something that just came to the market, people say, oh, this is great, this is 20 by 30, but they have no idea what even 10 by 50 is or 10 by 25 is. Unless you use something from a good brand and you're familiar with what 10 by 20 looks like or 10 by 25 looks like, then there's no way people will ordinarily know if the specifications are correct and if that manufacturer is offering what the manufactured product says it is supposed to offer. So that's something I want you to keep in mind. As time goes by, I will make more changes. If you find something that I should eliminate from this store or add to the store, by all means, share your recommendations and I will add those to this list and all the other lists that are here. Please remember there are 36 categories here. In every single product I have looked into, I've looked at the ratings, I've looked at the brand, and everything that is relevant to making that recommendation, I have looked into. You find something missing, do let me know. I'll make the changes accordingly. Thus far, I'm satisfied. So that was about this category and about the store in general. This is the page on my site. Every category linked to the respective category on Amazon. Today, I highlighted cameras and lenses. This is what you looked at. This is what I looked at. I'm happy with this category. And every one of these products, please remember, is a gateway to other similar products. Maybe from this brand, maybe from other brands, but comparable. And then you could just explore as much as you want, and you will find what you're looking for. Unless there is something so out of the ordinary that other manufacturers haven't even caught up to that technology. So suppose there's a camera that says 8K recording, then every manufacturer is not at the level where they can offer hardware that gives you 8K recording. But then, even in that case, you will find others, a few options, or fewer options, but you will find more suggestions from Amazon. That's the way it's designed. So I think I've given you a very good idea. Bear in mind, you pay what you get. You pay for what you get. So good brands ask for more because they give you more. And it's not just getting the product. It's also after you purchase the product, if you encounter any difficulties, if you need help. Those who are good brands, good manufacturers, take care of their customers. So you pay and you get what you pay for. That is basically true. So then, this is it. I look forward to hearing from you if you so desire. Thank you for your time, and I hope you enjoy your shopping. Bye-bye.